Okay, I think we are live right now. Good morning, everybody. Today is March 3rd, 2025. Okay, so the market right now, just to do a quick check, is in the red for Nasdaq and S&P. Let's just do a quick check here on the chart. I'm gonna look at the QQQ ETF. So this morning's move, it opened higher, but it very quickly dissipate their gains, and this is starting to look really ugly because the downtrend right here on the 10-day moving average, you see. Now, the fact that it reversed this morning shows that it couldn't come close to the 10-day moving average. People are in hurry to sell before it come close to that 10-day, and that's never a good sign. Like unless the market able to close strong today and come back to here, then that's a better sign, right? But we don't know that right now. But this morning's move is a little bit worrisome to me. Um, I'm still trying to be optimistic because I think potentially growth stocks may start to rebound at this level. Um, like I say, it's kind of a little bit oversold indication from the stochastics, which I mentioned during the weekend video. But that doesn't mean it can go lower, right? You can see here, same thing. It went lower recently, back in December. So it's potential it could go a little bit lower. So yeah. So that's QQQ. Let's look at SPY. Very similar chart, right? Reverse from the 10-day as well. Dow Jones ETF here. So this one looked slightly better because not only last week we rebound from on Friday, but it went up and kind of came above like how many days? One, two, three, four, 5 days, and it closed above 5 days. It's like yeah, it's pretty good. And then today we came above the 10-day, and it's still green. It hasn't give up much right now, so that's also a good sign. So here's the 5-minute chart. So it gap up, it give back a little bit, very little. You can see it's still like not too far from previous high here. And then IWM is the Russell. This one also hasn't give back much. Okay, so it gap up right here, came back down, test a little bit of the, test a little bit, and then it bounced back. So it hasn't give back much yet. So that's also a good sign. So Dow and Russell acting well. Going back to Nasdaq, so it's bouncing now in the last 5 minutes. So it may have tested the low of the day. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it trade. Right now, it's looking good again because it of that bounce, but it's still too early on Nasdaq to tell. But yeah, we would ideally like to see it close at least at the top. I think of where today it came about this morning. That will be really that will be better. So we can come back to this level. So even if it goes up and then come back, like if it can stay at this level, that would be a good sign. Okay, so that's the index. On the stocks on the move, we have lots of stocks this morning, and volume is decent. It's not the best, but it's okay. Like, we are almost 1 hour into the market and it still have 63% at the low, 61%. So I watch this volume indicator quite a bit because these are the growth stocks, right? So for example, it was 70 the last time I checked. So let's put 61 now because that's the lowest number. So if this volume dissipate really fast, then that's not a good sign. But it dissipate really slow, which is expected because as they progress, the volume is not going to be as high as earlier, like the rate of change, right? But if it stays at 60%, like I said, usually 50 to 100% within the hour is not bad. 100% would be really good. 50% would be not bad. And then as the day progresses towards the end of the day, they'll start to go down more. So you can see it just jump again, 70%. So volume is there, and that gives me confidence to get into some of these growth stocks, right? With volume. So yeah, we have App, RDT, Opta, Wiz, Tesla, Palantir, Dave, PHC, Onan, Crowd, DSP, DB, TW, AS, Dash, Fox, UBS, BAC, AUR, yes. So we're gonna try to go over most of the stocks. Let me check one of the stock that I'm missing right now. DSP here. Okay. So over the weekend, I did have some lists here. Okay, like for example, this list right here is the highs, the ones that making new highs. Okay, from the weekend, and I'm just trying to check if there's any of the names that pop up today on stocks on the move. I don't see any of them. Oh, TW, yeah, TW. So let's jump to TW first, because um that one show up on the new high list. So here you go, making new high right now. Our strength is in blue dot zone, meaning new high. Earnings pretty good, stable. Sales pretty good. So this is in the financial service area. Uh, so it bounced on Friday. I missed that bounce. It's pretty much a breakout. And today you can see the strong follow through, and this is despite the market pulling back this morning. Look at the 5-minute chart. It didn't want to give back right here. It didn't want to give back. So this is very strong. It's starting to be extended. But I will buy on first and second day. But unfortunately, like the gap up this morning pushed it much higher. But it's okay because this guy is trying to break out right now, and we see prior uptrend is pretty good. So it can run on momentum based on previous history. So that's a good sign too. So yeah, if I get in right now, it would be a little bit of a risk because it can pull back to the 10-day easily. But with that being said, I'm comfortable with the stop around that area. And then as days progress, I'll push it up the stop to to minimize that gap. Yeah. So here's a 10-day. So like I said, it is a little bit extended, but I like the move this morning, like really powerful move. So momentum is there. So I'm gonna put in a trade right now. Again, all my trades are only for information only. Please do your due diligence. Um, so right now, um, the bid price is 138.65. and then I usually set my stop right away. So again, it's a little bit far for the stop, but that's okay. Um, market if market rallies for real, then there's no problem. But yeah, obviously we don't know that. So okay. So here is the 10-day moving average. Yeah, you can set it there because it's a little bit extended now. So that's what I would do. Set it there. Sorry, my tool is acting weird right now. Right here, there you go. Okay, track price. I'm tracking the EMA 10-day moving average, 132.62 is where I'll set my stop right now. So that's about $7 difference, right, roughly. So that's about 5% stop risk right there. I gotta move my bid up because it's not getting executed. 138.70. Okay, 138.76. Wow, it just jumped again. Someone someone is pushing the stop price up. 139.06. I don't like chasing price, okay, but that's why I like it to be execute really fast. 139.10. Wow, it continued to go up. 139.24. I'm gonna put it at mid price now. Okay, execute at mid price. 139.28. So the power is there this morning. If it reverse, yeah, then it's not a good thing. But this stock is moving fast. I like the, like I say, I like the support here. So TW was number 131. So with today's move, it's probably jump up to 100 now, ranking. So yeah, so that's pretty good. All right, let's come back to stocks on the move here. BAs. So I'm just checking if any new names come up because I like to track all the stocks that come on this list. HLNE. This is finance again. So for those who didn't watch the market videos this weekend, financials was the best sector for last week. Very, very interesting. So not sure if the momentum is gonna keep going for financials, but anyhow, this one has negative earnings, so I will skip this one. HLNE, Finance Investment Management. So yeah, I will skip that because it doesn't meet my criteria, right? Of 10%. Okay, come back. So the volume has come up on the lowest number on the 20th stop here, 73%. That's a good sign. It came back up because it was 61 earlier. Now, so volume is coming back in. Let's do a quick market check right now. So Nasdaq QQQ is back to green, 0.1%. So that's probably why the volume also picked back up. So that's good. So if the, like I said, if market holds today and close near the top of the range, that will be a good sign for this rally. Oh, rally as an attempt rally. So just to be clear, um, that's according to IBD terms because they haven't followed through, right? You need 4 days to follow through from the lows. So UBS, UBS. I did trade this one. I'm not sure if I still own it. So 4%, slightly below 10%. But the earnings forward is very powerful. You see that? 70, 40, 180. So usually this could be an exception for me that it doesn't meet the 10%. Okay, so I can see my markups here. So I did try it first time and then it fell. Okay, it fell right there. And then on Friday, it was a powerful move right there. Powerful. Like it not only it didn't go lower, it actually like closed such a strong move right there. It's quite hard for you guys to see. Let me take out my markups. See it right there? So like it was a bad gap down. That's what stopped me out the first time. But the reversal on the next day was so powerful and the volume is high, like so high. Um, you know, so 2 days of like volume, right? Including the shakeout day. And look at today, it falls through. So that's why I got back in because such a powerful bounce back. So anyhow, so I'm in the stock right now. It's a good day for this stock. It's the second day of bounce, right? So technically, you could buy here still, right? Um, because it's first or second day of bounce, I generally will buy or add because by the third or fourth day, it'll be more extended if it keep going, and that's when it's too far from the 10 day. So your risk is much higher, is all I'm saying. So yeah, so let me just double check. It is still in my portfolio. Yeah, it is. It is. It's, it's doing okay. So yeah, so this stock is doing good. So again, this is financials, right? All right, let's go back to stocks on the move. Look at this. It's jumping again. Volume 79. So it's a good sign. Like especially as time progresses, the volume keeps jumping up. It means like people are buying. Like volume is coming in. Okay, but QQQ is down back to 0.1% again. So it's quite volatile this morning. But the growth stock side is looking good. Seasonal. Strong earnings. It's down a little bit today. So uh, it moved up this morning, but it quickly gave back. Um, this chart looks like it requires more time to be more constructive. That's just my own opinion. Um, because I don't like how this day right here reverse. Sorry, not that one. Right in the middle right here. Yeah, right there. I don't like how it reverse. It shows that it needs more time to build out this consolidation here. And then today the reversal also not good. So, but it hasn't reversed much. I'm just saying. Um, so this is normal trend right now. ARES. Where's my stop chart here? Oh man. Okay, earnings are pretty good. This one has corrected quite a bit. Here's the downtrend line I drew. It came back up today to 10-day. So for me, I follow the 10-day pretty closely. And coming up to it is not strong enough usually for me. It has to be decisively above the 10-day. That's when I usually will take that as a better signal. So I will redraw my trend line just slightly at the 10-day, above the 10-day. So again, I like to see it go like this, like much higher than where the trend line is and close there. Then that gives me a better signal that this downtrend may be over. Because what happened is today, it came up to here. It could go down tomorrow like this, or even today it could come reverse. Um, so the downtrend line could continue, right? So just because it come back to 10-day, it's not strong enough for me. So I will leave that as a normal trend. BAC, Bank of America. So this one, lesser earnings here on 8%, but much higher growth after, right? So it's still good. Okay, so this one I do have a position here. Again, look at this powerful move above the 10-day and 21-day. So that's 21. That was 20-day, 10-day, and it crossed those two lines, and then 50-day was right here. It crossed three lines in one day and closed much higher. And today you see it followed through. So is it too late to buy? Little bit extended, but again, it's the second day of bounce. Generally, within first 2 day of bounce, I would maybe like consider them, right? Especially on second day. But I like so far, I'm not I'm okay with this market right now. Okay, so now Nasdaq turned back green again. So you see how volatile it is, right? But the fact that they're holding and the stocks volume continue to move up tells me that the market wants to buy into the growth stocks right now. At least so far, it has shown that. So yeah, so anyhow, so this is another stock that I'm trading right now, and it's doing well. Okay, um, NTNX. Look at the volume, 88%. Like I haven't seen this kind of jump in a long time. Like generally, as the day progressed, the volume keep going down. This is unusual actually. So so it's good. Like I'm just smiling because this is really good. Anyhow, yeah. So let's just go back to what was I looking at? NTNX. Okay, so this one doesn't have very strong earnings, but it's hitting new highs right now, so it's not on my list. So yeah, feel free to look at that on your own. Um, look at I'm gonna go faster because it's already 8:43, and we barely gone through half the stock yet. Okay, so this one is another one decreasing earnings. It's reporting today, so let me put my reporting label here. Palantir. So this one has corrected a lot. So you see the 10-day right here, it hasn't come close to it yet. So it's just wait and hold. It's I never try to, no matter how strong a stock is in the past, I never try to buy it early because this downtrend line could continue. Like today, it came close to it, but not that close. So Reddit, Reddit here, very same story, still good earnings. So this 10-day has curve. You see the green line? It has curve, so I have to redraw it. So again, it came to up to the 10-day. It's it's how do you say not good enough for me, right? It has to pass it decisively. So we'll have to wait a little bit more time here on that. Yeah, I do want to look at spot earnings good. This one has started to bounce back. Okay, so it did cross my my downtrend line, which is the 10-day, and you can see it is sitting above the 10-day. Let me take out all the markups. Okay, so it did reverse from the high this morning. That's not a good sign. So when that happens, okay, I consider it I consider that like didn't happen, right? Meaning like where is it right now? Well, it is at the 10-day. So I don't even like if you did buy into it this morning, then you obviously you're at a loss right now. Um, but but if you didn't buy into it, like you can wait and see what happens, right? It's not the worst thing. It's not red, at least it's not red. Um, but I would wait for this, right? I would wait for it. That's why buying in the morning is always in the first little bit it's always tough because they always reverse. So I'll redraw the trend line. Now if it does come back across it again, right? That will be a good sign. Okay, let me set this alert first. Uh, Go back to the 5 minute chart here. So what I like to see is this is the support level now. So if it doesn't come back, that will be really good. Like that is a good sign for today. If it does come back and fall below it, as we know, um, it's just near the 10-day right now. The 10-day is probably around this level right here. So we'll see what happens. Um, but I do like this stock. Like it did at least try to cross it, So and it's pretty tight here. Like it's pretty tight trading. So I like the formation here on this consolidation. So it's definitely good to watch it, Spotify. So right now, it's normal, but I like to add it to my watch list today for today. So meaning what does that mean? That means throughout the day, I will watch the stock. If it does come back and to the upper range of today's trading range, that's a good sign. Then I will get back. I will get in. So let me add to my broker onto my watch list so I can watch it for the rest of the day. Okay, let me jump to Way as well. That's a good stock too. But this has really strong earnings. This chart is just insane. Um, okay, so we have. Let me put in my markers. I think I own this one. Yes. So I buy on this bounce right there. It's a powerful bounce. Even though it didn't make a new high on Friday, but it did close higher, right? Like it's a new closing high. Today it followed through and it reversed this morning, but still it's still green. It's still you know higher for the day than the day before. So again, this could give an opportunity for someone who wants to get in. But generally, I don't like to buy on a reversal, because it could reverse today and then tomorrow keep falling, right? So you want again, I go to intraday chart. Look at this support level. This is the support level for today. If it doesn't test us and it continue to go up, that is a really good sign. That's what I look for. That's why I don't like to buy in the first hour generally, like because I want to see where the support level is. And this is the support level for today. Of course, that could change day to day, but at least for today, this is the support level. If it doesn't break it, then yeah, I would say this is a second day of bounce. It's definitely good entry point. Okay, so that one I also own. But yeah, it did, like I said, it did make new high, but like because it's a little bit reversal, like you want to watch it. So or you could get it this price. It's a much lower price, but like I said, I don't like to buy on reversal. I like to see some support. So that's way. Um, Sorry, what did I look at here? Just updating my watch list here with the stocks that even though I own them, I still like to watch them, right? Like throughout the day, like stocks that are moving, like Way, UBS, whichever ones I already mentioned. Okay, so let's jump back to the stocks on the move. So it did drop now. You can see the volume dropped to 55 now. So that's normal, okay? Um, but you want it to stay as high as possible throughout the day. Eventually it'll go down though. So now Nasdaq is red again. Wow, it is volatile. Market just undecisive where it wants to go. So with the tariff news coming, this could change everything. I don't know. But the market is holding better than I thought so far. I thought it was gonna crash this morning. Uh, but again, growth stocks tells you a lot what's happening in the marketplace. So did we look at FMS? I don't think we did. Let's take a look. Holy, time is passing by fast today. 8:51. All right. So here's the earnings. Sales not the strongest, but earnings there. Interesting. Because this has been bouncing for 6 days now. Oh. So this was the earnings here, and then it crossed the 10-day there. So this is the third day of bounce. So this is an example of where I don't want to chase because it's now the third day. Um, it's unfortunate. Like sometimes you just miss them, and yeah. So you can see where the 10-day is and where the price is. It's probably. I mean, here's the last time we have such a gap. So it could go high, but I don't like to chase. I don't know what the news is. Usually there's news when it gap out like that. So this is a medical output home patient care, outpatient home care. Sorry, outpatient home care. So yeah, it's doing really well. FMS. Um, again, I don't know if it's on my. I don't think it's on my list. So I have to add to list here. My growth stock list. But anyhow, it's looking really good. FMS. I thought it was a retail stock. So this is a newer name. So yeah, because of the extension, I don't want to chase it right now. Because this is so another thing I want to mention is because not only the volume is showing good signs today, right? We are almost 1.5 hours into the trading and we're still 50% above. That's pretty good. The other thing is like we've seen growth stocks like moving up on the right side of the base or trying to break out. That's another good sign of the market for this growth stock. So okay, I'm gonna start from the top. Because yeah, so app loving yeah, we look at Okta already. Let's look at app loving. So app loving is another powerful leader in the last rally, like Palantir. So it corrected significantly. So where is the 10-day? So the 10-day is right there. You see how it didn't come close to it yet? So that's why you don't want to jump back into all these kind of stocks. They can fall fast. So let's just set alert line to. So now it's starting to look less steep, right? So like 45-degree angle is the best, but this is still like 35-degree. Like it's still pretty steep. So that's another thing I look at when they bounce back at the 10-day. Something to watch out for, because it could come up a little bit and then come down, and then that will make the angle more 45-degree angle. There's more risk is when the is too steep, the 10-day. But anyhow, this is not ready yet. Crowd crowd. Doesn't have the strongest earnings, so I'll pass on this one. Dash. Um, Strong earnings. Look at those numbers. Amazing numbers. This is a powerful stock. It's not, as powerful as App and Palantir in the past rally, but it can move. Look at that move. Okay, so this is a clear breakout from the trend line because it's at the top. Look at this test right there. It didn't want to go down much, and then it really rallied since then. So I think this is a good entry point. Okay, I think I got in early this one. I don't know why. I can't remember because I just see my markup there. Let me double check here. Yeah, I do have Dash. It hasn't gone up much since when I bought it. Um, but it is making new high, recent high today. So this one's in my portfolio right now. So here's the you know, so this is the high today, and you can see it crosses more than 5 6 days now, 5 days. So but today is the more valid breakout point, I think. So I think my first entry was right here, right there. Again, see, when it's too steep and it crosses it, it fell, and then it came back again, and then now the trend line is more 45-degree angle, and this time it seems to break out much easier. So that's the reason why the slope of the 10-day matters in some cases. Uh, so that's why I got in early. Now I remember. Okay, so that looks good. The SP is reporting today, so too risky to get in now. GitLab. GitLab has weak earnings in the fourth quarter, also reporting today. Okay, so those are all the tech stocks. Let's jump back to the stock on the move. The volume jumped back up again, 61%. So it's good. Like the fact that it's jumping up is good because most of the days it just keep going down. It never even jump back up. So this shows that there is volume coming in like constantly. But the Nasdaq is now down 2.2%. So just to be aware of that. This anyhow. All right. We're almost at 9 o'clock. So we'll try to do some of the more powerful move here. App. We talk about Okta, Reddit. We talk about LPLA, Tesla. Okay. So LPLA is a good stock, I think. Look, I was talking about this last, how tight it's trading. The problem is it hasn't moved though, as much as I wanted to. Let me see if I have this stock. No, I don't have it yet. I don't have this yet. Today is the second day of bounce above the 10-day. So you see, Friday it did close quite decisively. I wouldn't say a lot, but it is above the 10-day very clearly. And today it's holding well. So let's go look at intraday chart. So here's the lows here. So it's holding pretty good after and bounced pretty strong. Hasn't come back to it. Um, and with Nasdaq down 0.3%, S&P also down 0.3%. This is acting really well. Wow. Yeah, let me see the ranking on this one. Let me change this filter here. 95. But I really like this move. Like even though it's a very short consolidation, but the day action is really good. Today's action. Just like I'm not gonna buy it now, but I will probably buy it in the next hour. Uh, just to save time, because I want to go through more stocks in the next 5 minutes. before I close this stream today. But yeah, so sometimes it's okay to buy it later, so it's no problem. It's actually give you more confidence if it continue to hold. Um, yeah. Anyhow, that's LPLA. Let me look at pay here. So also strong earnings. Oh, this is the wrong one. Pay still LPLA. Back here. So this is reporting in 7 days. Okay, not very strong earnings. It's corrected a lot as well. So yeah, I'll pass on that one. Okay. Kings also not strong earnings. I'll pass on that one. GS also not very strong earnings. Goldman Sachs. Yeah, I don't know why the fourth quarter is down so much on earnings. Deutsche Bank, Deutsche Bank, they call it Deutsche. Yeah, this one is really powerful. I think I missed this run. Really good earnings too. Except this one down. Yeah, this one quarter that's down. Yeah, 90 to 83. Okay, so yeah, PMA. Um, Still stuck here. Also, I don't know if there's strong earnings or not. It doesn't show right now. I think I mentioned this before. Yeah, it was always negative. So yeah, passing that. Okay, so those are all the financials. Um, let's look at gold. I know gold is coming back. It does have lower earnings. I don't know why the earnings going down so fast. But it is bouncing today. I'm gonna pass on this one. Let's see if there's another gold that's moving. AU is another gold. This one is still coming down, but not still in the double digit. Um, so this one's still in the downtrend. So again, you see the reversal this morning from the 10-day. That's not a good sign. WPM is another gold stock. It's pretty good earnings wise. But this one make new high. It did reverse, but it's still, you know, we'll watch throughout the day. We'll keep it on the watch list. I don't know. The gold stocks have been more volatile lately, but like I said, if it does turn around, I don't know. I'm losing interest in gold stock lately because it hasn't worked very well. It's just so choppy. But but if you can hold today, that would be a good sign. I'll just put it on the watch list. Um, ERS. This one has earnings. This is aerospace defense. This is one of the stronger group I mentioned over the weekend. So it did reverse after 10 day, but it's the first day of bounce above 10 day. They did reverse 21 day, so that's not a good sign. We'll see if we can hold. So watch list today. Watch list today. But yeah, this group is really strong. I don't know if there's anything with the war stuff, but the Ukraine news and that. But let's see. But yeah, I think it's worth watching. PSI. So this one has a little bit negative here, so I will pass on that one. Okay, last group is retails. Is I'm just looking at these names out because I can't remember whether they have good earnings or not. So the ones I passed, I like they probably don't have good earnings. So this one also slowing down. Eat, Fox. That's the problem with the retail sector. I find a lot of them have not good earnings. So this one is still going, but like, I don't like the earnings at all. Fox. On also weaker earnings here, still going down. The stock a little bit. Like I don't know, it might be a small bounce this morning. Tesla. So this one quarter here, I don't know, it's up 5%. So it's you could make an exception for that, but right now the stock. Okay, let's just jump to the daily chart here. So again, 10-day right there. Slope is pretty strong still. Um, yeah, I don't know if I trust this bounce. We'll see. I think that's pretty much it. Let me go back to stocks on the move for one more time and see if any new names pop up. Sometimes they do pop up if they turn positive or something. Uh, nope, none of this are new. So we're at 44%. Generally, that's a good number for volume at this hour. We are 1.5 hours into it. Um, yeah, overall, I say it's a positive day for growth stocks. We'll see if this market can hold. If it doesn't, obviously it could easily bring the whole growth stocks area down too. So that's the risk. It is the second day of a temp rally. Friday's first day, today's second day. And we need 4 days to confirm a follow through day. So so we are really early in this attempt rally right now. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.